Welcome to our PED Leadership Series tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about goal setting. My name is Sylvia Sadowski and I'm the Strategic and Business Planning Advisor for the City of Hamilton, and I will be facilitating today's session. So let's begin. As a manager, you're responsible for supporting your employees' growth as well as for furthering your own. That calls for setting development goals. These goals enable people to build their knowledge, skills, and effectiveness in their work and personal lives. When people set goals and achieve them, they grow in their personal and professional lives, becoming increasingly effective, satisfied by their achievements, and even more valuable to their organizations. It all starts with backward goal setting, also known as backward design. It's quite often used in education and training. The idea is to start with your ultimate objective or your end goal, and then work backward from there to develop your plan. It's kind of like going on a vacation and you know your destination that you're going to go to, and you just have to plan your route to get there. A great tip is to write it down somewhere where you'll see it daily. It could be on a Post-it note in your office or in your PED, for example. Typically, our eyes only see and our ears only hear what our brain is looking for. So if you write it down and you come across it, you'll tend to see it better when it's right in front of you and make that connection and recognize your goal. It becomes easier to achieve your goal if you write it down. So plan it, commit to it, and visualize it by writing it down. My mentor, Marty Hazel, once told me to visualize a goal that I had, and then it would become more achievable once I had developed a plan for it and envisioned it. For example, I once had the goal of buying a particular car, and it was just an idea that I had envisioned. I wrote it down. And then during my travels, an interesting thing happened. I started to notice it more when I was driving around or when I was walking down the street. Every time that car, that particular make of that car, would stand out to me and I would see it more. It really stood out to me beyond the other things that I was seeing. It was always on my mind until I had bought it. So that's just an example of how to illustrate how important it is to write down your goals and keep them in the front of your mind. It really makes attaining your goals more possible because you're always looking for it. When you write down your goals, make sure that they're SMART goals. Whether it's for yourself or for your team that you work with, this will ensure that your goals are met. Don't be afraid to set high expectations and dream big. Make sure you understand your goal and communicate it clearly with others so that they can help you reach your goal. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending, by C.S. Lewis. I really like this quote because it reminds me how the goals we set for ourselves now will help us change the story in the end. It helps us focus on the now and the future instead of the past. So it's important to have a set of goals currently, and they help guide your results in the future. I recommend that you check out this article within your Harvard Manage Mentor account. It's called To Achieve Big Goals, Start with Small Habits by Sabina Nawaz. It offers various valuable tips on how to change your habits and develop better goals. I'd also like to share a video that was shared with me that I found truly inspirational. It talks about how Arnold never gave up on his dreams and how his determination and how having a vision really helped him become successful in his personal and professional life. I highly recommend you check it out. So we're a couple of months into the year. What are your goals going to be for 2021? And how are you going to achieve them? I'd love to hear. I'm going to leave you with this quote by the great Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it's done. So let's go ahead and do it. This brings our leadership tutorial to an end. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel by following PED Strategic Initiatives, and we always welcome any new ideas for topics that you're interested to learn about. Thank you very much and have a great day.